Okay, this time I got the Mavic 3 Pro out, going the same route as I did with the Air 3, from the school to the 400. I went a little further north as I was going. I turned right a little bit, see if I could get right to the corner of Highway 9 and 400 Davis, right there. A little bit different view. There we go. That's Bathurst right at the bottom. I went to the, if you see that field off to the left there, that's the way I went the last time. Now I'm going a little bit to the right. I think I move a little farther to the right too as I go along. It wasn't a sunny day out today. It was a rather dull day, but there was no wind and my back was okay, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I drove over. I didn't use the scooter. Just hung out my window, put her up, and away I went. A little bit different look on the fields here. As you can see, all the trees have lost their leaves, most of them. Just a few of these gold and red ones here. There's a horse field right at the corner of like 400 and Davis. They got a lot of thoroughbreds. There's about 20 of them. You can't see the horses from the air, but that's basically where I end up, more or less. I was going to see if I could come back along and catch the golf course on the north side of Davis, but they lost connection. All of a sudden it just goes weak radio signal, and all of a sudden, boop, off it goes. And then it came back on. I was on my way back when it came back on. I hit record this time. I had it on cruise control. I didn't have to do anything other than like move the camera. I could move the camera and I could alter the direction, but I didn't have to push the forward button. I like that. That's cool. It was doing 53 kilometers. Oh, there's 400 in Davis up there, that light colored thing in the middle there, just near the top. All the horse fields are coming up. They got out one day and ran through the neighborhood. About 18 of them, I think they said. One broke its leg and they had to put it down. But other than that, a car hit it. You know, how do you miss 18 horses? But some guy did it. Yeah. There's some things like the one down right at the bottom there, the white. You wouldn't see it unless you were flying over it from the road. I don't even know if there's a road that goes near it. If there is, you got to drive a long way down the driveway. I think this would be Kiel if it was anywhere. Because that'd be Jane Street before, like that, where the trees start up at about the middle there. That's probably around Jane Street. There's some kind of like a pond or something there. All these horse fields. And we're below that little white spot on the top there. That's where the thoroughbred farm is. You, right to the left of, like if you go right, getting closer to the edge of the screen now, that's where the barn is. It's a huge barn. Nice horses. And there's the 400. That's that road you see going up and down. Bunch of farm fields and horse fields and farms. Take your shoes off and set a spell. You'll come back now. Here. Yes. Going along. Slowly, there it is, right at the corner. 400. Davis on the right. As you get past the 400, it turns into Highway 9. See the horse farm a little better now. It's that little green patch just below that white patch on this side of the 400. And the farm is right to, almost to the edge of the screen. I guess that would be Jarvis, or not Jarvis, but Jane Street right at the bottom there. It's just going to be disappearing. That's where all the horses got out and ran down that neighborhood there somewhere. somewhere up here I lose connection, but I'm still going, still trying for it. I think I didn't make it this far because I went farther north. Got a little out of range, but still pretty good. I figure I probably did just about as far, but going north. I didn't have to fly it, I just had to control which way it was going. I move it up a little bit as I got farther away. I hit 500 meter range right here. I'll have to look at this on the TV. I'm looking at it on my phone right now, so I can't tell if you can any horses in the field, but it looks like it might be. That green patch on the right there at the bottom. Yeah, they'll go running down at the local racetracks, Woodbine and stuff like that. There's another one further north on the 400 somewhere, going towards Barrie. And they probably take him around the country. Yeah. Quite a little trip. Traveling along. Not too much traffic, it looks like. Of course, it's Saturday, so they've already gone up and come back. Oh, there I am. It blanked out for a second and turned around. This is where it caught up to come back. Right now I'm looking at this little green arrow artificial intelligence thing pointing out to where my home point is, where I'm sitting. Little arrow going zoop, 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 and an H at the end. I turned on the video screen save at some point as it was doing that, but now I got to figure out how to get that video off the RC. I haven't been able to figure that one out yet. Although I learned how to do a screen save, just don't know how to get it off. I think I have to do the same thing I do with the bird. I take the chip out and put it into my Air 3, and then, because I've used the phone on that one, I didn't get the RC with the video in it already. I like the phone better. I just take it out, put it in the Air 3, hook it up to my phone, and download it that way from the Mavic 3. That's what I did here. So I might try that with the RC. There's a chip in there, so that's probably where it went. I'll put that one in the Air 3 and see what gives. Well, this is the trip back. Same thing, 53 kilometers. Didn't change any on the cruise control. I can't remember what the distance was. I know it was over 5,600 meters, but what's that in English? I don't know. Let's see. 3 times 56. I don't know. 5,600 meters, whatever that is. There's you can see Newmarket back there. That's just cool. I think that light spot in the middle at the top there. Yeah, but all the leaves have fallen, pretty much. Not as colorful, and all the clouds. It was nice in the morning, but I couldn't get out. In the morning, I had to do Bentley and his walk and stuff like that. By the time I got back, I had to wait for the back to catch up. It took a bit. And like I said, I got out about 4 o'clock for this one. It's 5:19 as I'm talking here. Came right in and started to download it. Get it on. Maybe I can pop it onto the Artco drone solution show tonight at 7. I've already checked in there. He's already got the up and coming thing there. You can click it and join the chat, even though there's nobody there. But sometimes they do. Like it starts at 7, but like 6 o'clock, people start showing up and we start yakking back and forth. Yeah, the drone people, they're a good bunch. Everybody helps everybody, and you answer all the questions. That's the idea. You got to answer the questions. Yeah, that one in the middle, the straight one, that's a Mulot, goes all the way to the 404. That little squiggly road on the right, that's what's it called? Some kind of trail. Coventry Trail, yeah. Stefan lives at the end of that one. He's got like a 100-foot driveway, a nice pool in the back. My neighborhood's just past that line of trees in the middle. Somerville South, that's what they call that. From that little cross rock there, red light, green light thing. My neighborhood goes all the way around that little curve, right over to Young Street where the school is. And Young Street, on Mulot, they call that Summerhill South. On the left, it's Summerhill North. Somewhere it does the coming in for approach, with like an airplane. They do that descent. Final descent, please. Fasten your seatbelts. Yeah, there's Terry Fox School at the bottom now. I do a lot of flying out of there. Practice, I figure things out there. My place is just coming up in the middle at the bottom there. That street, it just looks like a racetrack disappearing. It's about the size of a racetrack, too. There's the 2 ponds I passed by. I did the goose family all summer from eggs to when they took off, and they were still there around about 2 weeks ago. They're still hanging around. 2 are missing. I'm thinking that's the males of the bunch. They probably took off on their own, but the females stayed with the parents. There's a coyote. If you see a little pond on the left at the top, that bunch of bushes, had a family in there. Bentley ran into them in the summertime, came running out with that terrified look on his face, with the mother right behind her. You could tell she was nursing. And she just stopped when she got to me, basically. Looked at me, and I did this loud whistle. It's an ear piercer. And she just turned around and didn't run, she just walked away. And Bentley standing there with this, wow, she must have freaked him out when she seen him. Oh, here comes final descent. We are starting to come down. If I'd have let it would have landed on the top of my car, because I had it inside when I was setting it up, and it did the home point in the middle of the dash. So as you see it coming down, well, you won't see it, but the AI thing puts that little drone on it, and it was right in the middle of the hood. So I canceled that, and did my trademark hand catch as it came down. That's Savage and on the top, Sawmill Valley on the bottom. And we call that the Mandarin Mall over there. It's where the Mandarin restaurant is. Shoppers Drug Mart and a few other good little restaurants. There's KFC on the right, Taco Bell, Tim Hortons, Dairy Queen, A&W, Pizza. Yes, he was going to land right there in the middle. I could see the drone on it, so I stopped. Oh, better stop it. I moved it out a bit. There I looked out to make sure I knew where it was. Couldn't see it. Oh, wrong way. Went back that way. Okay. Now I brought it down. There it goes. Backing it up a little bit. Get her down. Turned off the obstacle avoidance and the old hand catch. I gotta turn the remote around so I can do this. Down it comes. Catch. Boop. And we're done. And there you have it. Game over. Have a good day.